Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing the setup for my March 2022 reading journal pages. The theme that I chose for this month was the Lunar Chronicle series by Marissa Meyer. I actually kind of want to reread the series now that I did the setup. But yeah, so basically, if you didn't know, I am doing a series theme for each month of the year for 2022. I did film a setup for my February pages, which was the Infernal Devices themed, and I do have a video for the general setup. I didn't film my January setup, which I kind of regret now, but that's okay. That theme was Throne of Glass. Anyway, I'm just basically using a lot of paper scraps, some fan art, and a bunch of stickers from small shops or my shop. So yeah, I don't even know what I have to say. Like, I feel like these voiceovers are always so hard because I don't want to speed up the video too much that the actual crafting goes by so quickly that you guys miss it. But I also just like don't know what to say to fill up the silence in between. Like, I honestly have no idea. Right now, I'm going through all my Pals Art Nook sticker sheets to see like what kind of matches the spread. I had a lot of sticker sheets pulled out for this spread, and I ended up only using a few of them. This first one is from Pineberry Paper. I'm using a bunch of these pretty like coral colored florals, which I thought matched pretty well. You can use my code Valerie15 to save in her shop and get my special book themed freebie, which is very appropriate. And then I'm also using these stamp stickers from Hedgehog's Den, which is Hannah's shop. I also rep for the shop, so you can use my code VAL10 to save. I will link her shop, well, both shops that I just mentioned down below. I love these stickers. I think they're so pretty and they match the spread so well. And yeah, this is actually probably the, how do I put this? Like the shortest time frame in which I filmed, edited, and uploaded a video. Basically, I had to wait until I was back at home for reading week, which is basically our spring break here in Canada for universities. And so I had to wait for that before I could come home and film this video. So basically I filmed it really recently, like maybe 2 days ago, and I'm recording the voiceover and it's going to go up in 2 days as of when I'm recording this. So I'm recording it on a Wednesday. This video is supposed to go up on a Friday. So yeah, usually I have my videos prepared well in advance. But I just couldn't because I had to wait until I was basically done February to film my March setup, and then I had to wait until I was home and had my actual filming setup. It was a whole process. But anyway, here we are. I'm actually quite liking how this spread turned out. At first, when I first finished it, I didn't love it. And I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing in the world, but it's pretty cute. Now I'm trying to pick a dot sticker sheet or just a color of dots from these Pal Art Nook sticker sheets that would match the spread appropriately. So I chose this one from the spring pattern, dreamy pattern. Why can I not read that? Anyway, I just picked 5 of these dot stickers, and inside the dot stickers, I will write out the month, which is March. Crazy to think we're done January and February of this year. Like, that's insane. Anyway, you will see me write in the month, and then we're going to move on to the next page. But while we're at it, let me know in the comments if you guys have read this series before. I haven't reread it in a long while. And the last time I reread it, I didn't even finish rereading the 4th book. So I should probably do that sometime. Anyway, yeah, so this is the first page. I'm going to flip over and start my page with the days read. So basically what I like to do is, it's kind of like a mini habit tracker just for this one habit. I will basically draw out squares for each day of the month, and there are 31 days in March, right? Yes. So I will just draw out 31 squares and then color in every day that I read. So I'm planning on doing a flip through of the first quarter of the year. So once March is over, I will film a flip through of my reading journal from months January, February, and March. So you guys can kind of see how it turns out. But if you just saw just now, I just flipped to my February days read page just to kind of like see how I did it last month. So yeah, I'm using this gorgeous fan art of Winter, who is the main character, or I guess they're all kind of the main characters, but she mostly appears in the last book, which is named after her. And right now I'm debating on what stickers I should use. I do throw in a Pantone sticker from my shop, Parchment and Pens. It's not open right now. I don't know if I'll be reopening in the future, but I like to use up my stickers anyway. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to write the word days read, so I just write it on this paint sample that I cut up for this spread. I thought the color matched really well. Also, if you're wondering, the square size that I use is 2 by 2. It's kind of And the placement, I just kind of like guess. Like I just put them wherever they fit, and then hope that there's enough space for as many as I need for the month. Anyway, I'm just gluing down the bottom part of this spread using some tissue paper and just some other scrap paper. Oh, and then I didn't film myself drawing the squares because my head would have been in the frame and I hate when that happens. So I just did the squares off camera. And so you can see there are 31 squares there and they just all managed to fit somehow. Anyway, now I'm just doing a really simple spread to mark the books that I read. So basically I like to write a list of books I read. And then also the date that I finished them. So that's that. I do have a Goodreads, but I don't know. I just like having the physical journal itself too. I'm using some fan art of Cinder, who is basically the main character of the whole series. She appears in the first book. And then I'm using this big square sticker from drawn by Leslie. Her shop is no longer open, but I thought the pale yellow kind of matched the spread, so I just wanted to throw that in since I honestly didn't have a use for it elsewhere. So you're going to see me write books read on this little piece of brown scrap paper, and then I'm going to cut it out and glue it somewhere. Where, I am not entirely sure. Oh, actually, I think I glue it at the bottom, and then I use that other piece of that brown paper at the top just so it has a bit of like symmetry and balance. I don't like having something on one side of the spread and then not having it on the other, if that makes any sense at all. So basically, I'm just gluing in this little scrap of paper to finish off the spread. Oh, maybe I should talk about the actual journal. I'm using a paper shower journal. It's comparable to Amanda Rach Lee and Archer and Olive with 160 GSM paper. I think the quality is fantastic. I will leave my referral link down below for 10% off your first order if you're interested. I'm not like a rep for her or anything, but I do have that referral code just because I have an account, so it helps me out if you make an account with like my link, if that makes sense. Anyway, you'll see that I skipped 2 pages in the middle because that's where I like to do a collage with all the covers of the books I read every month. So yeah, that's usually what that is. And I do that at the end of the month, so I don't like pre-decorate it in advance. I'm doing the spread right now for the Scarlet fan art that I printed out. I think that's such pretty fan art of her. She looks great. And so I'm using some origami paper, a leftover red pocket from Chinese New Year, and then a paint sample. Paint samples are a great way to get like free paper scraps if you're interested. You just go to any like hardware store and pick some up, so that's always nice. Anyway, I'm gluing in this fan art, and then on the other side, I'm going to use some stickers. I use a Pantone sticker from my shop, a stamp sticker from Drawn by Leslie, and then a bunch of little green floral stickers from Pow's Art Nook. So again, my code is VAL10 if you want to save. She basically just fills up the extra space on her sheets with these little florals, so I always like to pull them in. And funnily enough, I used the Scarlet Pantone sticker, which is great. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure out what to do right now. It doesn't look like I'm doing anything. Oh, I don't remember using dot stickers. Oh, I guess I didn't. I'm just trying to figure out what I can use to fill up the space. Oh, actually, I remember why I use a stamp sticker. It's because it has like, it's like what's it called? Like a stamp from France, a French stamp. I don't know if that's what you would call it. But the main character of the second book, Scarlet, who's featured on this fan art right here, like her story takes place in France. Or she was born in France. I don't remember if the whole story takes place in France. I don't know. Whatever. The point is France is part of her story. So I thought that stamp was perfect and it was red. And so basically now I'm just writing out book thoughts on a piece of the paint sample. And I'm just cutting it out and gluing it in. Basically, I like to save around 6 pages, so like 3 pages double-sided, to write out the thoughts I have on any new books that I read, and it's just kind of fun to see what I thought of them when I first read them. I'm not very good at doing it consistently though, so I really need to get better at that, but yeah, I'm just going to glue those pieces in, and then after that, I'm basically done. Whenever I do these setups, it's not like a full setup. I do add things along throughout the month, so make sure you're subscribed to see my flip-throughs of like the completed pages. Anyway, I'm just going to clean up now, and then I will move on to do a final flip through. Okay. So, we're going to flip back to the beginning. You will see my cover page with a fan art of all the characters. Super cute. Again, links for all the stickers will be down below. We have my days read and my books read page, the empty pages for the collage of the covers, and then my book thoughts page. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.